Man, well, I tell y'all, man. If it ain't one thing else, if it ain't one thing, it's another. And I don't know, man. I don't know like where are they going at with this situation. But this a hard one to swallow right here, man. Uh I gotta get this video shared out, man, cause this is another tragic, bro. This is another tragic situation. Um, I don't know how to process this. I don't know how to process this, but one thing's for sure and two things for certain. I can say this right here. Um, Whoever get caught for this right here, well, y'all already know what the next step is, the next move for they ass. They going straight to the death chamber. Texas ain't playing. How in the hell this woman, this single mother of four, goes out to provide for her kids to get them something to eat and end up not making it back home? She she ended up losing her life in a crossfire because you got these young, what you call NYs or whatever they say, YNs out here deciding to shoot some up, and this lady end up losing her daggone life on a humbug. How you doing, Miss Siobhan? This is crazy work, man. Y'all know what time it is. Let me share this video around, bro. I gotta share this video around, bro. We gotta talk about this, man. We gotta get understanding on this one, man. And then we talking about Texas. Boy, y'all out there in Texas, man. Y'all in Texas, and you already know how Texas get down. Man, your ass finna get the death penalty. Whoever get jammed up, for this senseless violence, this senseless shooting, they ass finna go down like the Titanic. Cause the state of Texas ain't playing no game. I'm gonna tell you that now. Man, the state of Texas is not playing no games, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it hurts knowing that this lady, bro, let me tell y'all something. This lady was a hard-working lady, bro. I'm talking about a hard-working young woman. And I'm sitting here, bro. I feel sorry not just for her, but for them kids, man. I feel sorry for them kids, bro. This right here, man. Let me get this shit shared out. Let me get some people in on this live, cause we gonna reach some people today. We ain't playing the radio today. We are not playing the radio today. You know what I'm saying? My first time hearing this too. Yeah, it just happened 3 days ago. It's a tragical situation. And like I said, man, it starts with the parents, man. It's how you raising your damn kids, man. If you raising your kids, you allowing these kids to run around out here and possess firearms at a young age, man, they gonna do dumb shit. And then we can't blame nobody. We talking about a mother, a single guys, four beautiful kids, right? Her youngest one, 5 years old, motherless. Don't even have a mother that'll care for him, bro. Man, y'all, let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something. Let me put y'all up on game. One thing I like about Texas, right? One thing I like about the state of Texas, Texas say we ain't gonna play with you. The state of Texas said we not gonna play with you. We gonna bust your ass. You know what I'm saying? The state of Texas said we gonna bust your ass. We gonna put you somewhere where you gonna think about what you did. And at the end of the day, man, I'm gonna say it like this, man. Man, hold on for a minute. Let me share this video. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Let me tell y'all something. Let me share something with y'all. Let me put y'all up on game. When I tell y'all, right? When I tell y'all, this woman, this mother of four, literally left her house. Listen at me, and y'all know I'm gonna give you the backstory. Left her house to go get her kids dinner. Left the house to go get dinner for her kids. And don't make it back. Tell me where did that shit happen at? You leave your house. You not affiliated with no gangs. You not affiliated in no streets. You a single parent. You working hard. You busting your ass to provide and take care of your kids. and you can't leave your house to go get dinner for your kids without losing your life in the process? But let me tell y'all though, that ain't the crazy part. They say the lady, when she got shot, right? When she got shot, she had McDonald's in her hand. She had a bag of McDonald's food for her kids in her hand. They said when she was shot, they said all she was doing was crawling and saying, "My baby." What? Huh? Man, that's enough to make anybody cry. That's enough to make anybody want to shed tattoo tears like Tupac. And I'm sitting back saying to myself, why? What's the point? What's the purpose? If you got a beef with somebody, take that shit somewhere else. Don't be out in public busting your guns when you know there's people like buying stuff. They walking, they moving, they doing ABC, XYZ. It ain't no way we can justify that. That is unjustifiable. I don't care what nobody say. This cannot be justified. By no means necessary. But I get it, I understand. These YNs out here, they don't give a F. Want me to tell you why they don't give a F? Because their parents don't care. It starts with the parents, guys. I tell y'all this every time. When we come on here, we talk about these shocking stories. But to me, it's not shocking. For me, it's the McCain a common thing, it seems like, in the black community, bro. It seems like it's common in the black community for us to gun each other down. What's up, Aaron? That's what it feels like to me. And I don't get it. I don't understand, bro. Why? Why would these dumb YNs, I mean, we talking about Texas, bro. Texas don't play no games. That's capital murder. Your ass finna get the death chamber. Texas, they finna put that syringe and that potassium in their ass. And guess what, guys? This the shocker right here. The oldest YN that was involved in this was 14 years old. The oldest. I ain't told you the youngest yet. I just gave you the age of the oldest. The youngest YN that was out there was 12 years old. And they said them boys had Drakes. They had Dracos. Them boys out there busting Dracos at 14 and 12, bro. That's ridiculous, man. Trump need to go ahead and ban all guns in America, bro. They need to stop making them motherfucker right now. Too many people are losing their lives, bro. Too many people are losing their lives as a result. And I sympathize. I send my remorse and my compassion, man. I'm talking about to the highest extent to this lady, especially her kids, bro. Because now they motherless. They motherless because you had a couple of YNs that decided to make a bad choice and a bad decision. And now they are at large. They know who did it. The surveillance cameras got them. They captured. But the parents are nowhere to be found, right along with the kids. That's right. I said it. I didn't stutter. The parents cannot be located, so as the kids. So what y'all think? What y'all think going on with that situation? What y'all think? Let me tell you something. My kid, right? First and foremost, my kid ain't gonna do no dumb like that anyway. But if it happened, I'm not finna uphold my kid when they wrong, bro. I'm not gonna do that. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because at the end of the day, we gotta think about it. We all have a mind. We all can make the right choice, right? But when you choose to make the wrong decision, the consequences become more greater than you can bear. So you got to deal with that. We talking about Texas. Yeah, we Texas and Florida and Chicago, Alabama. Man, Donald Trump need to send them folks out there and they need to shut that shit down. They need to take all guns away out of them 4 cities, man. Because people are losing their lives, man. This shit right here is different, bro. I mean, it may not affect y'all. Y'all may not give a damn about this woman because you probably saying, well, hell, I didn't know her personally. It ain't me. That's not the mindset and the mentality to have, bro. We can't think like that as people, bro. We cannot think like that. We talking about a lady that lost her life for no apparent reasons. Someone that went to go buy her kids something to eat. And this is what happened. But some people say, well, it's life, man. Shit happens. No, this is not life. This is not what God ordained. This is not what God established, bro. This is not what God created us to become and to do. So I don't want to hear none of that. At the end of the day, justice have to be served for what happened to this lady, bro. Justice got to be served. I get it. I understand. Y'all probably saying, man, these YNs was 14 and 12. I get that part. But somebody got to be held responsible. Somebody got to be held accountable. And it starts with the parents, bro. I mean, like, come on, bro. I'm sitting here strolling on YouTube, and I'm like, hold on, time out. They say what? A 14-year-old and a 12-year-old was out in the middle, McDonald's, KFC, Shoney's, all these little businesses, restaurants, all within the same little ratio vicinity. These YNs out there shooting at each other with drinks. Huh? And they said it was about 10 of them. The camera caught 7 of them. Where did these kids get these guns from, guys? Who provided the weapons to these kids? Should the kids be held accountable? Should the parents be held accountable? Or the people that provided the ammunition should be accountable? Who should be held accountable? I'm just a messenger. If you ask me at the end of the day, I say wipe all 3 of them out. The parents, the kids, and the ones that provided the guns to them, man. Fuck it. Get them all off the streets, bro. Because you got to understand, if not, it's going to become a continuational thing. And based on what I know, right, based on what I heard, this lady, family, her brothers specifically, said they won't get back. They said they want blood. They're right. They said they don't give a fuck about no death chamber. They don't care about no life sentence. They said they want blood because they sister was killed and was murdered for no. And you know, at the end of the day, I feel where they coming from, bro. Like, I really do. And this is just another sad story coming out of the black community, bro. So my question is, when are we gonna stop? When are we going to stop? Can anybody answer that question? When are we going to stop, bro? When are we going to say enough is enough? Stop killing each other. Let's start raising youth the right way, the proper way. That's all I'm saying. A lot of y'all folks don't understand where I'm coming from. But it gets deeper than that. Because see, now what we are doing, I'm going to tell you what we trying to find somebody right now to blame that black woman. Where's Ben Clump? Man, fuck Ben Clump. You know what, Crump? I'm not even gonna talk about him because every time I talk about these fake black leaders, I report it. Yeah, I'm sick and tired of that. But Ben Crump, this is a perfect opportunity, guys, for a lot of these people to step up to the plate and try to put a stop to this. You know what I'm saying? I understand everybody's still grieving about Nolan Wells, but I also understand people are using Nolan Wells for revenue. Because don't none of these people that's going on and on and on and on knew Nolan Wells personally nor his family. Did none of them help with the funeral arrangements or nothing. So at the end of the day, I get that part, but Ben Crump, we need you. We need people like Reverend Al Sharpton to step up to the plate and deal with matters and situations and such on hand. You right? Get the likes up. I need y'all to double tap the stream for the win, guys. Like, share, subscribe, comment, turn on all post notification bells. I need y'all to do all of that. We talking about real stuff. Y'all already know how I do it. I don't come on here and talk about stuff that's not relevant. We're not going to sit here and come on and talk negative. What I'm talking about right now is situations and incidents that needs and can be avoided. We got to spread the awareness, man. That's all we got to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a messenger. Y'all, closed mouth don't get fed. I'm not going to come on here and not speak. I'm going to use my voice because this was unnecessary. This was unnecessary, guys. I apologize for that, guys. Yeah, Thursday, so we did. It's always sad, man. If it ain't one thing, it's another. If it ain't one thing, it's another. And at the end of the day, man, right is right, wrong is wrong. I'm just gonna jump off of this live stream, guys, because for whatever reasons, y'all guys are not participating, bro. And this is real shit. You know, I came on here to talk some real stuff, man. So when y'all guys ready for these real stories and want to be a part of a change, bro, like, let me know. Until then, we just can't rock out like this. I'm not feeling this live.